Welcome to Top 15 Discoveries.
Have you ever wandered into a place so steeped in tradition that a single gesture could unravel centuries of unspoken rules? Japan, with its serene temples, vibrant festivals, and cutting-edge cities, is a land where culture runs deep and missteps can cast long shadows. On Top 15 Discoveries, we're peeling back the layers of Japan's intricate society to reveal 10 cultural taboos that every traveler must understand. These aren't just rules, they're stories of human connection, struggle, and respect that shape the soul of the land of the rising sun. Join us as we explore the heart of Japan's customs, uncovering the challenges and beauty behind each taboo, and learn how to navigate this captivating culture with empathy and grace. Number 15. Tipping is an insult. Imagine savoring a bowl of ramen in a Tokyo eatery, so delighted you leave a few yen on the table as thanks. To your shock, the waiter chases you down to return it. In Japan, tipping is a cultural taboo, seen as an insult to the pride of service workers, who believe excellence is their duty, not a transaction. This stems from a deep-rooted value of dignity over material gain, where a tip implies the service wasn't good enough. Instead, locals offer small tokens like origami cranes, carrying heartfelt gratitude. This taboo reveals the human struggle to balance appreciation with respect, a reminder that in Japan, connections are forged through sincerity, not cash. Reflection. This custom teaches us that true gratitude transcends money. A kind gesture can speak louder than any currency. Transition from dining to sacred traditions. Japan's taboos grow more profound. How do you think a cultural rule could exclude half the population from a sacred site? Number 14. Women barred from sacred spaces. In Japan's spiritual heartlands, a surprising taboo persists. Women are often excluded from sacred sites like Mount Omine and Okinoshima Island. These UNESCO-recognized places, revered for their ancient rituals, uphold centuries-old beliefs that women's presence could disrupt spiritual harmony. Men visiting Okinoshima must undergo rigorous cleansing, and no one can take even a stone from the island. For women, this exclusion stings, highlighting a tension between tradition and modern equality. Story. Hana, a young Kyoto artist, shared her story with Top 15 Discoveries. Passionate about Japan's heritage, she dreamed of visiting Mount Omine but was turned away. Instead, she created a mural celebrating women's spiritual strength, sparking local dialogue about inclusion. Her resilience touched us, showing how barriers can inspire change. This taboo reflects Japan's struggle to honor its past while embracing progress. Reflection. Hana's story reminds us that exclusion can fuel creativity and advocacy, urging us to build bridges where walls stand. Transition. From sacred sites to public spaces, Japan's rules shift focus. What could make a simple act of kindness, like offering a seat, feel out of place? Number 13. Don't offer your seat. On Japan's bustling trains, you might hesitate to offer your seat to an elderly passenger, and in this culture, that's wise. Public transport has priority seats for the elderly, pregnant women, and those with disabilities. Outside these areas, giving up your seat can feel like singling someone out, clashing with Japan's ethos of equality, where first-come, first-served rules apply. If you must offer, do it discreetly, perhaps by pretending to exit at the next stop. This taboo reveals the delicate balance of respect and fairness, where good intentions must align with cultural norms. It's a glimpse into the human challenge of navigating kindness in a society that prizes harmony over individual gestures. Reflection. This rule challenges us to adapt our kindness to others' values, showing that true respect listens before acting. Transition. From public transport to superstitions, Japan's taboos deepen. What numbers do you think could carry cultural weight? Number 12. Avoid numbers 4 and 9. In Japan, numbers aren't just digits, they're symbols. The numbers 4 and 9 are taboo, avoided in everything from hotel rooms to gifts. Pronounced shi and ku, they echo words for misfortune and suffering, stirring unease. Elevators skip the fourth floor, labeled 3A, and room numbers like 49 are absent. This isn't superstition, it's a cultural reflex to foster comfort and harmony. For travelers, missing floors can be confusing, but they reveal a society where even numbers carry emotional resonance. Story. Kenji, a Hiroshima hotel clerk, shared a lighthearted tale on Top 15 Discoveries. A confused tourist kept searching for the missing fourth floor, prompting Kenji to explain the taboo with a smile. They bonded over coffee, turning a mix-up into a cultural lesson. This taboo shows how Japan's people navigate tradition with warmth. Reflection. Japan's number taboo reminds us that small cultural details shape human connections, urging us to embrace differences with curiosity. Transition from numbers to gifts, Japan's etiquette gets personal. What gift could unintentionally offend? Number 11. Gift-giving missteps. Gift-giving is a cherished ritual in Japan, with occasions like New Year's and birthdays calling for thoughtful presents. But beware. Certain gifts are taboo. Items tied to 4 or 9, like 4 candles, are avoided for their unlucky connotations. Homes, pronounced kushi, sound like suffering, and fragile glass or sharp knives suggest broken bonds. This reflects Japan's focus on relationships, where a gift's meaning trumps its value. For locals, these rules are second nature, but for visitors, they are a reminder of the human effort to honor connections through care. If you're enjoying this dive into Top 15 Discoveries, hit like, comment, and subscribe to join our journey. Reflection. Japan's gift rules teach us to give with intention, strengthening bonds through empathy rather than extravagance. Transition. From gifts to body language, Japan's taboos shift focus. How could the way you sit signal disrespect? Number 10. No crossing legs. Sitting cross-legged feels natural to many, but in Japan it's a cultural faux pas. Seen as too casual or even provocative, this posture clashes with the dignified seiza, kneeling with a straight back, or neat leg-together sitting preferred in formal settings. This taboo underscores Japan's emphasis on respect, where even body language conveys intention. For travelers, adopting proper posture is a small act of cultural connection, bridging the gap between visitor and host. It's a poignant reminder of the human struggle to fit into unfamiliar norms while staying true to oneself. Story. Yuki, a Tokyo student, shared a funny story with Top 15 Discoveries. During a tea ceremony, her crossed legs drew gasps from her host. Embarrassed, she practiced seiza for weeks, earning her host's praise and a new friendship. Her story shows how mistakes can lead to growth. Transition. From posture to public health, Japan's rules take a practical turn. What could make smoking a cultural issue? Number 9. Outdoor smoking limits. Japan's outdoor smoking limits, strengthened in 2025, weave a fascinating tale of tradition meeting modern public care. In vibrant hubs like Shibuya, smoke-free zones now protect bustling crowds from cigarette haze, with fines up to $3,000, 0 cents for those who light up in forbidden areas. Sleek, glass-enclosed smoking booths offer a stylish compromise, dotting cities like Tokyo and Kyoto, reflecting Japan's knack for blending innovation with etiquette. This taboo springs from a cultural reverence for shared spaces, where even a single puff can ripple through the harmony of a crowded street. In 2025, apps launched by local governments guide smokers to legal spots, marrying tech with courtesy. Yet, the allowance of smoking in cozy izakayas fuels spirited debates among locals who yearn for a total ban. Story: Kenta, a Kyoto street artist, told Top 15 Discoveries how a child's plea for clean air inspired his mural of a smoke-free park. His artwork rallied the community, showing how one voice can spark change. Reflection: this rule reminds us that our choices shape shared spaces, urging mindfulness for the greater good. In transition from public spaces to personal boundaries, what could a simple touch mean in Japan? Number 8. No unwanted touch. In Japan, personal space is a sacred cornerstone, and unwanted touch, even a friendly pat or handshake, can disrupt the delicate harmony of social interactions. This taboo, vibrant in 2025, reflects a culture where boundaries are honored to nurture mutual respect. Instead of physical gestures, the Japanese bow, a graceful act ranging from a subtle nod to a deep 90-degree incline, conveys gratitude, respect, or apology without crossing personal lines. Picture navigating Tokyo's crowded subway. Commuters glide past each other, avoiding contact in a silent pact of courtesy. This dance of distance, rooted in centuries-old traditions, underscores Japan's value of emotional autonomy alongside connection. For visitors, this custom is a cultural gem. Travel blogs now tout bowing workshops to help tourists blend in. The struggle to balance closeness with independence is universal, yet Japan's approach shines as a lesson in empathy. Reflection: by embracing the bow, we learn that respect can bridge hearts without touch, enriching our global connections. Transition from personal space to private homes. How could shoes disrupt Japan's harmony? Number 7. Shoes off indoors. Stepping into a Japanese home is like crossing into a sacred haven, where cleanliness and respect reign supreme. For 2,000 years, the ritual of removing shoes at the genkan, the home's entryway, has preserved the purity of spaces floored with tatami mats, woven from rice straw to absorb moisture and cushion barefoot steps. In 2025, this tradition thrives, even in modern apartments with polished hardwood, as hosts offer soft indoor slippers or invite guests to tread in socks. This practice isn't just about hygiene. It's a profound gesture of honor for the homeowner's sanctuary, leaving the outside world's chaos at the threshold. Forgetting this taboo might earn a gentle reminder, as locals fiercely protect their home's tranquility. For travelers, slipping off shoes is an invitation to connect with Japan's soul, embracing a culture where every step reflects care. This custom reveals the human longing for spaces that nurture peace amidst life's rush. Reflection. Japan's shoe ritual teaches us that small acts of respect can transform any space into a sanctuary. Transition. How could a casual stroll disrupt Japan's public harmony? Number 6. No eating while walking. Strolling through Osaka's lively Dotonbori with a steaming takoyaki in hand might seem like a perfect moment, but in Japan, eating while walking is a cultural taboo that catches many travelers off guard. This custom stems from a profound respect for public harmony, where the crunch of a snack or the scent of street food can disrupt the tranquil flow of shared spaces. In 2025, as Japan's cities pulse with global visitors, signs in tourist hotspots remind everyone to eat in designated areas like park benches or vibrant food stalls. This practice transforms a quick bite into a mindful pause, inviting locals and travelers alike to savor their surroundings. The taboo reflects Japan's delicate balance of individual desires and collective courtesy, a human struggle to maintain order in a fast-paced world. Reflection. This custom teaches us to move with intention, ensuring our actions enhance the spaces we share. Transition. From streets to quiet nights, Japan's taboos intrigue. What could a nighttime sound mean in local lore? Number 5. Overworking and the push for balance. In Japan, the pressure to prioritize work over personal life remains a cultural taboo that's slowly shifting in 2025. Long hours and unwavering company loyalty have historically defined the workplace, creating a struggle for balance that many employees face. Recent government initiatives, including stricter overtime caps introduced in 2024, aim to foster healthier work environments, reflecting a growing awareness of well-being. Yet, societal expectations still weigh heavily, with some workers hesitant to leave early for fear of appearing disloyal. This taboo reveals the human challenge of redefining success in a culture that values dedication. For travelers, respecting local work customs, such as avoiding business calls after hours, shows empathy for this evolving dynamic. Reflection. Japan's work culture reminds us that our value lies not in endless productivity, but in nurturing our personal growth and relationships. Transition. From the office to the dining table, Japan's etiquette gets intricate. How could a simple pair of chopsticks carry deep cultural meaning? Number 4. Chopstick etiquette matters. Using chopsticks in Japan is an art, but certain actions are taboo. Passing food directly from one pair of chopsticks to another or standing them upright in rice are frowned upon, as these mimic solemn rituals. In 2025, as Japan's dining scene grows more global, restaurants are educating tourists about these customs through menus and signage, reflecting a blend of tradition and openness. This taboo highlights the human effort to preserve cultural respect amidst change. For visitors, mastering chopstick etiquette isn't just polite, it's a way to connect with Japan's heritage, turning a meal into a shared moment of understanding. Reflection. This rule teaches us that small actions, done with care, can honor a culture's history and build bridges across differences. Transition. From dining to public spaces, Japan's rules evolve. What could make a modern habit like phone use a cultural issue? Number 3, excessive phone use in public. In 2025, Japan's urban centers buzz with technology, but excessive smartphone use in public, especially loud calls or videos on trains, is a growing taboo. This disrupts the communal harmony Japan cherishes, where shared spaces demand mutual respect. Recent campaigns by Tokyo's metro system encourage silent mode etiquette, reflecting a societal push to balance tech with courtesy. Story? Meet Sora, a Sapporo barista who shared her story with Top 15 Discoveries. On a crowded train, she accidentally played a video aloud, drawing stares. Mortified, she apologized, and a kind passenger taught her local norms. Their chat sparked a friendship, showing how mistakes can foster connection. This taboo underscores the human struggle to stay connected yet respectful in a digital age. Reflection. Sora's experience reminds us to be present, ensuring technology enhances rather than erodes our connections with others. Transition. From digital distractions to nighttime traditions, Japan's taboos intrigue. But could a nighttime sound signal in local folklore? Number 2, whistling after dark. Whistling at night is a lesser-known Japanese taboo, rooted in folklore that associates the sound with attracting mischief or unwanted attention. In rural areas, even in 2025, elders caution against it, preserving a tradition that adds mystique to Japan's evenings. For locals, this custom reflects a respect for shared beliefs. For travelers, avoiding nighttime whistling is a simple way to honor local stories. This taboo reveals the human tendency to weave meaning into everyday actions, creating a cultural tapestry that binds communities. It's a reminder that even small gestures can carry profound significance in Japan's intricate society. Reflection. Japan's whistling taboo shows how stories shape our actions, inviting us to listen to the cultural narratives around us. Transition. From night to day, Japan's taboos reflect harmony. How could fashion choices clash with tradition? Number 1. Overly casual attire in formal settings. In 2025, as Japan's global influence grows, a new taboo emerges: overly casual clothing in formal or traditional settings like temples or business meetings. While street fashion thrives, wearing sneakers or hoodies in sacred or professional spaces can signal disrespect. Recent travel guides emphasize smart casual for tourists, reflecting Japan's blend of modernity and tradition. This taboo highlights the human challenge of expressing individuality while honoring cultural expectations. For visitors, dressing appropriately is a gesture of respect, weaving them into Japan's cultural fabric. Reflection. This rule reminds us that our choices, from attire to attitude, can show respect and build mutual understanding across cultures. Transition. As we continue exploring Top 15 Discoveries, which Japanese custom would you like to learn more about? Conclusion. Our exploration with Top 15 Discoveries unveils Japan's cultural taboos as more than rules. They're vibrant threads in a tapestry of tradition and change. From sidestepping unlucky numbers to honoring sacred spaces, each taboo tells a story of a people balancing heritage with hope for inclusivity. Picture yourself in Kyoto, pausing to bow rather than shake hands, connecting with a culture where every action matters. These customs challenge us to look deeper, to see the human heart behind the etiquette. In 2025, Japan's youth are reweaving this fabric, merging global perspectives with timeless values, creating space for dialogue. By respecting these taboos, you weave yourself into Japan's story, turning travel into a shared journey of understanding. So, pack your open mind, dress with care, and step into a land where every moment sparks growth. Join Top 15 Discoveries. Like, comment, and subscribe for more stories that ignite curiosity. What Japanese custom are you eager to embrace? Share below and let's keep discovering together.